Hey, what's up guys? Gons here with this week's word of encouragement. It comes from Zephaniah 3:17. Here's what it says. The Lord your God is in your midst, a mighty one who will save. He will rejoice over you with gladness. He will quiet you by his love. He will exult over you with loud singing. This is a pretty impressive passage and a very encouraging one at that, because just in this one verse, we find out that the Lord is in your midst and that he's in our midst with power to save. He also takes joy in you and he gives you rest in his love. And perhaps most compelling, he sings over you. Now, first off, God is in our midst. It's a good reminder, because even though we go through things and we stress out about whatever is going on, we have to remind ourselves that God is in this. He's in our midst, and he's the mighty one to save, and we all know that. But this idea that he will rejoice over you with gladness is very encouraging, because sometimes I feel like I'm not worthy of any kind of gladness from God, but it says here that he rejoices over you with gladness. And so I think we tend to underestimate the joy God has in his people, and we often think he's irritated or annoyed or, we're afraid of him, but in reality, he's very joyful for us, and he celebrates this, and in it he can quiet you by his love. The gladness and rejoicing he has over you comes from his love, his perfect love, which casts out all fear, right? And then finally, he will exult over you with loud singing. Now again, we don't often think of God singing, but he does, and he sings over his people. That's how much joy and delight he has for us. So when we partake in worship, when we sing to God, it's very likely that he is singing right along with us. And that's a really compelling thought, because I think we often tend to think that he's just sitting up there in heaven, judging our performance, judging our ability to sing or play an instrument or whatever in worship. But really, he cares about our heart. And not only that, he is singing right along with us and singing over us with joy. So I hope that encourages you as you go this week. Remind yourself that God is in whatever you're going through. He's in your midst. He's the mighty one to save. He will rejoice over you with gladness. He will quiet you by his love, and he will exult over you with loud singing. Just imagine God singing to you in heaven, because that's what he is doing. Hope you have an awesome week. God bless.